Bitcoin is currently trading at 1.25 million US dollars.
It's being called a crisis in our city, with levels of food bank visits up to numbers that haven't been seen before.
So this past year, 80,000 new clients signed up for the food bank. 80,000. I mean, it's greater than the size of Barrie. Keep it up, guys. Come on.
According to the Daily Bread Food Bank, in November, there were over 208,000 client visits. That's more than triple pre-pandemic numbers.
We saw double the number of individuals who have full-time employment who still have to make use of the food bank. And so our message is very, very clear. We're going to help right now. We're going to feed the need now, but we're going to advocate for change.
The number of times a person is accessing a food bank has also increased. The Daily Bread Food Bank says their budget went from $1.5 million a year to $18 million a year.
When inflation happens, that means more people are in lineup for the Daily Bread Food Bank across the city, and our cost to service those clients is also dramatically increased.
According to the Canada Food Price Report for 2023, researchers say consumers can expect food prices to continue to rise by 5 to 7%, with the most substantial increases in vegetable, dairy, and meat. The report forecasts that an average family of 4 will spend over $16,000 per year on food, an increase of up to $1,065 from what was experienced this year.
invoked the Emergencies Act to restore public order. Information is now being shared by law enforcement with Canada's financial institutions. Financial service providers have already taken action based on that information. The emergency measures we put in place are being used, they are having an impact, and they will have a growing impact in the days to come. So let me repeat what I said on Monday. If your truck is being used in these protests, your corporate accounts will be frozen. The insurance on your vehicle will be suspended. The consequences are real, and they will bite. It is time for you to go home.
Oh, come on through. Come on through. What is happening here? Wow, what is this lady doing? Trampling. Trampling horses. Trampling. Stop it. Stop it. What? Oh my God.
Our own forecast has growth slowing. It is going to feel painful. We're not predicting a recession. We're predicting roughly zero growth for the next 2 or 3 quarters. But look, with roughly zero growth, we could get 2 or 3 quarters of slightly negative growth. So we can't rule out a mild recession. So that is not going to feel great. But we're not predicting a major contraction. We're not predicting, a serious recession with large increases in unemployment.
Как раз сейчас перемены, которые не было в течение 100 лет. Минск двигает эти перемены. Перекиньте, пожалуйста, дорогой.
Our economy is crashing, inflation is out of control. Russia has joined with China. Can you believe that? Our currency is crashing and will soon no longer be the world standard, which will be our greatest defeat, frankly, in 200 years. There will be no defeat like that. That will take us away from being even a great power.
So that I think that the internet is going to be one of the major forces for reducing the role of government. The one thing that's missing, but that will soon be developed, is a reliable e-cash, a method whereby on the internet you can transfer funds from A to B without A knowing B or B knowing A. The way in which I can take a $20 bill and hand it over to you, then there's no record of where it came from. And you may get that without knowing who I am. That kind of thing will develop on the internet. And that